I'm at the point in my DMing career where I don't know what to do with goblins anymore, and don't use them anymore. I do not see the point in adding goblin in my setting. In my games, I find goblin redundant. There will be no more goblin. The goblin is discontinued from this point on. But a spaghetti, how can you not carry the goblin? How am I supposed to celebrate a traditional Cinco de Goblino without a goblin? I think people put goblins in their settings because there's an expectation to have pop culture goblin appear in fantasy. It's tradition at this point. I don't think people actually have a holistic goblin thought about goblins. For educational purposes, in real-life folklore, a goblin is more like a yokai than anything else. Like, a goblin is a little fella what lives in the peripheral of society and gets about to all kinds of mischief. They had ridiculous British names like Knocker, Blue Cap, Pugwug, Brumpy, Urkling, Bumrump, Big Boot, Small Boot, No Boot, Blumph, and or Mugwug. Goblins would possess household items like shoes or brooms and haunt your outhouse so they could turn your turds into rats. British people historically carefully cultivated positive relationships with goblins, lest their cows' nipples become inverted and their cereals become gluten-free. Like, that's actual goblin behavior, but the pop culture goblin is a bumpy little green man that digs holes, likes money, and does awful things to anime women. I obviously understand that games need easily hated antagonistic entities that players can kill without consequence, and what everybody is happy when they do so, but I already have those positions filled by infinitely better actors. I simply have no need for any goblinoid. If I need an irredeemable turd to kill that everyone will be happy about, I have the undead. If I need a jittering idiot, absolutely manic for money and traps, I have kobolds. If I need a drug-fueled sex offender, I have Mayonnaise. If I need a military-grade, twisted metal kind of guy, I have orcs. If I need a stealthy slasher film rapist, I have minotaurs. And if I need a low-level baby-proof encounter, I have slimes, carnivorous plants, and giant insects. It just feels like a non-starter to me, fellas. While I'm absolutely all about stealing content from movies and games and religion and folklore, and strongly encourage you all to do the same, I possess no goblin desires.